Good morning, Terry. You've done a fantastic job with the AirPods.
Oh, yay, thanks, Tim.
But now I need you to make them even better.
Oh, better. Jeez, I don't know what else we could do. We improve the active noise cancellation. We improve the charging connectivity.
Could you make them even thinner?
No, that's not the point. No.
All right, well, it's almost that time of year again where we refresh the AirPods, so you really gotta come up with something special and unique here.
I guess we could put in heart rate monitors.
Nope, we already tried that. Didn't work. Try again.
Maybe we could add a display?
Now we're thinking.
And a camera?
Okay, this is a little bit more moonshot, but
In its own dedicated operating system?
you know what? This is good. Just get all the bad ideas out right now. Yeah.
I guess we could give it a calculator app.
It's not an iPad, so yes, that's okay.
I'll get to work.
Thank you, Terry. Let's begin. Right, there's been a lot of out there AirPods rumors and leaks in the past, some of which end up happening, but I have to admit some of them get weird. The heart rate ones were definitely a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure if this is the best place to measure heart rhythms, but the more recent one is that Apple is currently in the process of prototyping AirPods with displays. Now, we have no idea if these are like pixel-rich displays like OLEDs or LCDs, but there's something in particular that really bugs me about all of these reports and all of the news sites reporting on them, and they're all missing this huge opportunity that I think they should be taking advantage of, which is the fact, of course, that displays, when they're off, they turn black, right? We can't turn them white unless it's an e-ink display, which is really cool, but Apple doesn't seem too interested in those. But my problem with all the renders and all the mock-ups of the AirPods with displays is that they all want to keep this iconic, recognizable white plastic, which results in, like, if you're not using the AirPods, you just have this big black rectangle at all times, just wasted space, and the design doesn't mesh well with the rest of the AirPods. I don't know, Apple might do something like that, but I think what is far more likely if Apple were to incorporate a display on AirPods for now playing controls, or maybe you just want to check the battery of each individual AirPod without having to open the case, could probably just turn on every time it detects that you're picking it up, or it could, of course, give you the state of charge when you put it on the charger. There's useful things a display could do, for sure, but this would be the perfect opportunity for them to black out the rest of the case. Make sure that that display, when turned off, blends in seamlessly so that it just feels like a magic display popping up with information as you need it, and then when you don't, it just blends into the background and you don't even think about it. In a way, people are all forgetting that, hey, if you add a display to AirPods, that makes the rest of it the bezel. And y'all know how I feel about white bezels. It's not okay. We're not doing that. I'm not saying the AirPods on the inside have to change colors. I know Apple seems to really like that white stem sticking out of your ear look. It's iconic, and clearly they have the ability to change the color of AirPods, and they've just chosen not to, so there must be some reason as to why they want to keep the AirPods themselves white, but that doesn't mean the case necessarily has to blend in with the crowd. There's already tons of AirPods knockoffs anyway, and these don't have Apple logos on them, but just think about it for a second, especially since there's a lot of talk about bringing active noise cancellation to a cheaper pair of AirPods, you know, non-pros. So if they're giving more and more pro features to cheaper AirPods, what can you actually give to the pros to separate them from the lower end headphones? I think a display, honestly, might be a pretty decent one, just for widgets and a little bit more now playing controls so that you don't necessarily have to take your phone out or use your Apple Watch to pause and skip. You know, you can just do it right from the case. And of course, just for checking the battery, state of charge, and that kind of thing. Who knows, it might even be a great opportunity if your AirPods have optimized battery charging on. The touchscreen could let you say, hey, charge them to full, I'm gonna start using them in a few minutes. Just little things like that I think could go a long way, and I think it would separate itself from the cheaper lower end AirPods, which of course can retain their classic iconic white plastic, but then the pros go dark, just like how Apple likes more muted, darker colors on the Pro hardware, and that way the display will blend in seamlessly with kind of a jet black design for the AirPods case, and again, the inside can be white if they choose to, or they could black out the whole thing. I think that would look kind of cool too, and I wish more mock-ups and render artists would take into consideration this great opportunity for everybody, really, to just kind of flex on people that, hey, I have the new AirPods Pro 3rd generation or 4th generation. What the heck are we on now? But still, some differentiating feature that you can tell just from the outside. Yes, these are AirPods Pro, and yes, those older ones are not Pro because they're white, even though they might gain active noise cancellation and USB-C and Find My support and all that. This would be a great Pro feature for the headphones to isolate themselves in. Probably something AirPods Max won't even have. Why have a display on the outside if you can't really see it that well? What do you guys think Apple should do to improve AirPods in the future? Feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and thank you to everybody supporting this channel directly. Seriously, helps us out a ton, as does just watching these videos, so thanks again. This is your Alp Sheep here, and I will see you all in the next one.